Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5. And this Testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Sentinel Classic. I do plan, in the near future of, testing the regular Sentinel. I do already own it. I have, I don't remember what version it is, but I'm going to test both versions of them. I don't know if I'm going to put them against each other in the same video or just do separate videos, but there's two different versions. One that's a hardtop convertible and another one that's just a regular hardtop that the roof can't come down. I don't know why you would ever honestly own the version with the regular hardtop that can't go convertible, because I feel like that'd be kind of dumb. Because if you can have a convertible with a hardtop, pick it. I would rather have a hardtop convertible than like anything else. But enough about that car. We're talking about this car. I bought it recently. Let me guess. It's gonna be, hey, you good? Hey, it's gonna be this. Yeah, they tell me every day. Let's start with this car. Sounds fucking good. It sounds great. Like fucking Frosted Flakes up in this bitch. Let's get on the highway. I am in passive right now because people are assholes, honestly. It has a fairly good top end speed. It can almost keep up with the Comet SR. So it can go pretty quick. The acceleration's not great. I'll throw up a picture of the car I based it on. I based it on a BMW M3. It doesn't have the same grille, but other than that, it's pretty much identical. It also has a mixture of like Volvo into it, so it's kind of a Volvo BMW. Which is kind of odd. The taillights look really Volvo-ish as well, and it wouldn't be that hard to tell that. I do have, there's an option that you can have wipers on your headlights, so I put them on. I kind of like them on cars if you can get them. I don't know, it's kind of cool to me in a way that you can have them. I think we're already at the top end of things. Yeet. Handling's fairly good. You can go swerve a bit if you want. The back will slide a tiny bit. I haven't really driven it much. I haven't tried to drift it or anything like that. I only had it for like 3 days at this point. I just maxed it out, and I was like, you know what, let's drive it around. I actually bought this with my 10% tax refund, and I thought that they didn't deliver the car, because it took like 20 minutes for it to say that it was delivered, and I was like, I better not have messed something up with it. The rims, I couldn't get the exact rims I want, but they're close enough for me. On this, I feel like the roof is a little taller than the actual M3. What the fuck are you doing? That guy's just like, I'm gonna do a Yui like this. Yeah, fuck you, cut you off. There's not a whole lot more about this car, honestly. It doesn't feel like it's great, but I feel it might do fairly good. I don't think it's gonna do as good as the new Comet, but I think it'll be fairly close, maybe like within 10 spots behind it. Who knows, it might even do better than that. But, I guess now let's head on over to the test track and see what we can get with it. Okay, let's see what we can get. It actually is under the regular sports category. I thought it would have been under Sports Classic, to be completely honest. Get her good. The dashboard on this has more of like, it definitely has an 80s vibe, like kit. It's not a whole lot to see in there, really. I don't think I've looked at the engine at all, to see what that looks like. It definitely can steer, I know that. But it feels like we're already at our top speed. Brakes, from what I remember, they're not great. So we might have to go a little early. Oh, fairly good. Try to stay the same lines as I normally do. Because if you stay consistent lines, your times will be a lot closer together, more consistent. Try to stay on the yellow. Doesn't feel like it shifts that quick. Well. It's good that we had to lift off the gas a little bit. I thought we were going to go a little further. Better racing line on that turn. Oh, there we go. I like the sound of the exhaust when you let off of the gas, though, which I didn't do at all around that turn. And slid a tiny bit. Last straight stretch. It's easier to get that sound to happen when you're just driving around instead of actually doing a race, because you want to kind of try to stay on the gas as much as you can, stay as close to the yellow line as you can. What'd we get? 2 minutes 21.544 seconds. Not sure how good that is, so let's head on over to the leaderboard and find out. As you can see, the Übermacht Sentinel Classic finished in 45th place. That's 2 minutes 21.544 seconds. Following right behind the Tropos Rally in 44th place. The car didn't do extremely well. It's pretty much exactly in the middle. I think I'm definitely going to keep it either way because I love how it looks. I think it's a very fun car to drive. And that's pretty much all I'm really looking for a vehicle. So I'm definitely going to keep it either way. But I'm sure it will probably do better in the straight stretches. So let's head on over to the drag track and see what we can get with it on there. Okay, now let's see what we can get on the drag track here. I love how this thing sounds. I'm definitely going to keep this when I'm done, too. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the regular Sentinel when I'm done. But I don't know, I might. That's some high revs right there. Like 9,000 fucking RPM. Okay, what do we have here? 25.465 seconds. Let's now head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. This time, the Übermacht Sentinel Classic did a little bit better, coming in 37th place with 25.465 seconds, right behind the Comet Retro, which is actually a fairly quick vehicle, but it's not as quick as I was expecting it to be. Um, it, it was fairly close, though, to what I expected out of it. I knew it wasn't going to be extremely fast, but I didn't think it was going to be quite this slow. But like I said, I'm going to keep it either way. I like the car for being the car that it is. I like how it looks. I think it's a fun car to drive. I would recommend this one if you like how it looks. It's definitely not the slowest vehicle in the game by a long shot. But it's also not the fastest. Obviously, as of right now, it's the 37th fastest. But I don't think there's many other cars left that are gonna really get this far up in places. I think most of them are gonna be probably in the 50th place and back, but we still have maybe a couple hundred more left to do. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Please put in the comments below what vehicle you would like to see me test in the next episode, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.